It's great to have it confirmed officially, sort of. I've been telling people this for the last 6
I
months.
know.
Nobody's listened to me. This video is being brought to you with thanks to our friends at Surfshark. Surfshark is an app or browser extension that allows you to not only browse the internet entirely anonymously, but also very securely. Surfshark will secure your data with industry-leading measures using uncrackable encryption and the most secure VPN protocols. One subscription with Surfshark will work across all of your devices. I use it for unlocking things like American Netflix. We also use it if we want to watch our Canadian DAZN account and a couple of other bits and pieces. The good news is you can get 83% off. That's right, I did say 83% off. And an additional 3 months free using the Anfield Agenda link in the description. They've also got a really credible and unique 30-day money back guarantee. If you don't like Surfshark, it doesn't meet your needs, which I'm going to be honest with you, it will and you won't. But if you do, if you want to change, Surfshark give you 30 days to change your mind. Why not give Surfshark a try? You'll be supporting us here at Anfield Agenda and you'll be treating yourself to the best VPN provider out there, bar none. So, about Jude Bellingham, about the I told you so train that Craig's been driving for the longest time. Chris, you brought a little article to our attention today from Germany, which featured Fabrizio Romano speaking about interest.
Yeah. He's basically confirmed what you've been saying, what everyone's been thinking, that Liverpool will go in for Jude Bellingham next summer. Now, that doesn't stop anyone else from going in for him. But it's just a good news to have it like confirmed somewhat officially, I would say, that we will go in for him. And honestly, I'm pretty sure. I've got this feeling in my mind. I said it on Monday earlier that he will come, that he will just...
Let's just rewind back a couple of sentences there, Christoph. It's great to have it confirmed officially, sort of. Motherfucker, I've been telling people this for the last 6 months. Nobody's listened to me.
I know. And they should all kiss your feet, mate.
No, it's not that. It's just, why would I put my balls on the line if I wasn't...
Exactly.
I like, you guys know me. I'm fairly straight. I say things as I see them, and I was told in no uncertain terms that he's going to be at Liverpool, and that's why the only club that worries me, and I'll be honest here, Paddy, is Man City. But I hold the thought process that I don't think he'd want to play for Man City.
I don't know if I share that. I think any English club would be attractive to him, and it'd be a case of who offers him the most money. I just hope the Dortmund connection with Liverpool and Klopp, and there's already an established link there. I hope so. I'm sure we'll be in for him. I just hope we don't get priced out from a transfer value or wages, which I feel like we could.
Do you honestly think that he doesn't strike me as somebody who's going to be about the money? Now, of course, he'll want to be paid. Do you know what I mean? He want to earn good money, but he doesn't have mercenary vibes to me. I think there'll have to be a project that he buys into and not just, here's a truckload of cash, come to United. Because he's already turned United down once before he went to Borussia Dortmund.
Oh, United aren't a worry at all. Not a hope. It'll be City. Us City and Chelsea, I'd imagine.
And what I will say about it is he could have gone to any club in the world at 16. Realistically, he had the choice of basically anyone he wanted, and he chose the best place to develop young players, Borussia Dortmund. If he'd have chosen, for argument's sake, Man United, he wouldn't have got regular first team football. Same with Liverpool, same with Chelsea, same with Arsenal, same with whoever. Like he seems to have his head switched on about his career, and the fact that he's got his family involved as well just makes me think that he'll make the right choice for him. Whether
he's
that's
already made the right choice, Chris.
Whether that's Liverpool
already made his fucking decision.
Whether that's Liverpool or Man City, we will see. Because I think it's between us two.
He's going to be at Liverpool. There's no doubt in my mind he's going to be at Liverpool. But I was shocked to see the wage thing pop up, because someone told me this is doing the rounds on Twitter a little bit, that there's some fear that we might be priced out of his wages. Does anybody know what he's currently on? Because I don't. What he's currently on at Dortmund.
I shall have a little Google for you.
100 grand, surely.
And the reason I suppose everybody has to be a bit careful here is he's only 18 years of age. So if he moves next year and somebody gives him 350 grand a week, fuck me. I wouldn't like to be sitting down for his renewal talk in 2 seasons.
He's on 50k a week.
You know what I mean? 50k, 200k. Get in there, fella. Take Naby's shirt off. I don't care if Naby's still at the club. Get that 8 off your back. Give it to Jude. Are we all? There's nothing going to happen this summer. Let's be frank about it. There's nothing happening this summer with Jude Bellingham unless somebody bursts out with a huge offer, which is looking very unlikely because he's told everybody, Dortmund included, that he's there for the season.
Yeah. And it doesn't surprise. Again, another good decision for his own career. He's going to be the main man there at Dortmund now. Haaland's no longer there. He just seems to have his head screwed on, doesn't he? And the only way I could see anything happening either now or in January is if it's a pre-agreement for next summer, because he seems to have his head fixed on staying at Dortmund this year.
I'd be all for that. I mean, of course I would. Anything that just gets us confirmation. But I would be wary if I was a Dortmund fan, because I can't think of too many times where players have committed to another club and gone on and had a great season. And I'm sure there are examples of it. We may see one this season with Mohamed Salah. But
Lewandowski, when he agreed for Bayern, that was one.
He had a good season, did he, before he left Dortmund? Like, I don't remember.
Pretty sure, yeah. I assume so. He had a good season every season in that league.
On those Bosman moves, I will never get over Bayern signing Götze and then making Dortmund bench him for the Champions League final against Bayern. That was the most tin pot fucking disgraceful shit I've ever seen.
Klopp must have been doing his absolute nut at that.
I literally would be like, no, you're not a fucking hope. Like, what a joke.
Yeah, Lewandowski scored 28 goals in his last season at Dortmund.
Oh, fuck him. He's nothing but a goal scorer merchant.
You need to put T-shirts out with that on.
By the way, have you seen that Barca are really starting to up now? They're putting in was a €40 million opening offer for Lewandowski.
Bayern want more. The cunts.
It's the same that they paid for Mane. It surprises me really that they're not accepting that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a number thing or they just realistically just don't want to lose him. I think it's more that than, I mean, there's always a number with everybody. There's always a number.
Doesn't want to play for them, does he? So I don't understand in the real point of keeping a player who doesn't want to play for you. Like at the top level, especially when he literally opened out and come out and said Bayern are not serious.
Yeah, untenable now. He can't go back.
He has form for it, though. You know, he did leave Dortmund to go to Bayern. So it'll be interesting to see how Sadio gets on there. Class act, by the way, Paddy. I don't know if you've seen that they lit up the Allianz with his name. Mane. It's just well played.
That content doesn't make me smile.
He looks he looks damn good in the shirt, though. He looked real healthy and good to go. I hated seeing it, but he looked well.
Yeah, he's gonna do well, isn't he? It actually still doesn't feel real that he's not a Liverpool player anymore. It's kind of
I was going through last night thinking about options, and instinctively I kept thinking Mane to myself when I was, it's gonna be a weird one. It's gonna be a weird one, but we do have a lot of exciting talent to look forward to. And that's kind of where I wanted to go with this stream. I wanted to just spend tonight just talking about expectations for the season because I'm buzzing. And I'm especially buzzing to see Harvey Elliott and Fabio Carvalho this season. Like, we all obviously are drooling at the prospect of what Darwin could do. But these two youngsters, man, they could have a great season. I'm hoping for a great season from both of them. Do you think there's pressure on either of them, Chris? Carvalho or Elliott this season? Probably more so Elliott.
I think more so Elliott because his planned breakout was last season. The fact that the injury came in and basically derailed that for a year almost, because we were too far into the season when he came back to really integrate him back into the team. I think there's a lot more pressure on him. But I think they'll both see a lot of minutes, especially as I keep mentioning the 5 sub rule. Like, it's going to make a whole load of changes for us in terms of seeing youngsters. And I think both of them will see substantial time.
Klopp barely uses his full complement of subs as it is.
Yeah, but if you imagine we're 3-0 up going 80 minutes in, like to whack Fabio Carvalho, Harvey Elliott, maybe Morton on with minutes to go. Great experience for them. Play Premier League football, Champions League football. And I think it will depend on who we get in the Champions League group stage as well. Because if we get some stinkers like Midtjylland or something, then that'd be sound. But I really want to get Bayern actually in the group. I don't know if that's possible.
It's not possible.
Are we in pot one still?
The league winners go into pot one.
We're not the league winners, so we're pot two.
Thank you for that clarification.
Yeah, all the league winners from the top leagues go into, and the defending champions, I think, go into pot
and
one.
Europa League winners actually go into that one as well.